everyone, I'm Mary Joyce Tina and I am going to present the Grenada. The capital of Grenada is St. George's, not St. George but it's St. George's. Location is an island country in the southeastern Caribbean Sea, consisting of the island of Grenada and 6 smaller islands at the southern end of the Grenadines island chain. It is located northwest of Trinidad and Tobago, northeast of Venezuela, and southwest of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The currency of Grenada is East Caribbean dollar. The language is English or French influence because some of them had French nicknames. And their religion is Roman Catholic and the flag carrier is Caribbean Airlines. The flag of Grenada, adopted February 7, 1974. Red is symbolic for courage and vitality, gold for wisdom and warmth, green for vegetation and agriculture. The left green triangle features a small nutmeg, the most famous product of the island. The gold outer stars represents the 6 parishes. The center star represents Maracaibo and Petite Martinique. What is the island of Grenada known for? It is famous for spices and is known as the Spice Island, being a major source of nutmeg, cloves, ginger, cinnamon, and cocoa. As you can see, at the zoom satellite, there is a white dots because of nutmeg plantation, and Grenada is the second largest nutmeg plantation after Indonesia. And other crops like breadfruit, which is made to use the national food oil down. Grenada is the last and final island chain in Grenadines for being known rocky tropical island and more volcanic activity. And the two main volcanoes, the highest mountain St. Catherine and Kik Mjani, right in the middle of the sea, while 94% of the population lives along the coast of Grenada Island, interconnected with the main road where around the entire domain. The other attractions are St. George's Market Square, Fort Frederick, Carnegie Tunnel, Underwater Sculpture Park, Fort George. Also, you can see the Monarch Monkey and Grenada Dove, the national bird of Grenada. The culture of Grenada is an interesting fusion of old traditions and new generations. In their carnival, influenced by African slaves and French colonizers, is the prominent presence of the Jab Molisi, commonly referred to as Jab Jab. Revelers covered in oil march through the streets on the rhythm of their own drums alongside the newer addition of revelers covered in colorful paint. Is Grenada the same as the Grenadines? The Grenadines are an island chain that is part of St. Vincent and Grenada. There are 32 islands and cays that make up St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Is Grenada part of the U.S. territories? The United States remained one of the Grenada's largest trading partners. Grenada is a beneficiary of the U.S. Caribbean Basin Initiative, or CBI, which grants duty-free entry into the United States for many goods. Grenada is a member of the Caribbean Community and Common Market, or CARICOM. These are the facts about Grenada. The first fact about Grenada, the Thanksgiving. In 1983, in the controversial move, the U.S. decided to invade Grenada and take down its government. The Marxist regime was overthrown within weeks and democratic elections were held the next year. The date of the invasion, October 25th, is now celebrated as a national holiday called Thanksgiving. The second fact about Grenada is submerged. Grenada's underwater sculpture Park is a unique submerged gallery that also serves as an artificial reef. The sculptures range from Amerindian petroglyphs to life-size figures cast from local children. There are over 65 concrete individual sculptures covering the area of over 800 square meters. The third fact about Grenada is Leper's Hill. In the town of St. Patrick, there's a place with the dark and sad stories called Leper's Hill. In the second half of the 17th century, the French had arrived on the island with the intent to colonize it. After a fight, one group of 40 Amerindians were trapped on the top of the hill, but instead of surrendering, they decided to jump on their death. The fourth fact about Grenada is the capital. St. George's, the capital of Grenada, is probably one of the prettiest port towns in the Caribbean. Curved along a horseshoe-shaped harbor backed by the volcanic hills, it fits perfectly with any visitor's expectations. Brick and stone buildings with red-tiled roofs line the streets, where local sells spices and crafts. The fifth fact about Grenada is relaxation. With 45 beaches to choose from, Grenada is obviously a top tourist destination. Grenada is home to both black and white sands beaches, but also to pristine and unspoiled rainforest. The water around the island are also clear that corals can be spotted from the air as you fly overhead. The sixth fact about Grenada is fortified. Built in 1825 by the French to protect the port, Fort George is a testament to the nation's past. Bullet holes from the violent year of 1983 can still be seen in the walls of the fort. Due to hurricane damage, the buildings within the fort are in need of restoration but still open to the public. The seventh fact about Grenada is Spice Island. Grenada is and has been from start a major producer of spices. With a population of less than 110,000 people, Grenada still managed to dominate a large chunk of the market. It provides cinnamon, cloves, ginger, mace, allspice, and especially nutmeg, in all 20% of the world's supply. Again, I'm Mary Joyce Tina. Choose Tourism Manila.